This video is a quick tutorial on how to access and read your ELA pacing and curriculum guides. Let's get started. You'll see we're in the Schoology group for 6th through 8th grade ELA, and the first link we see is a link entitled Start Here, Middle School ELA Pacing and Curriculum. Let's click on that link. This is going to bring us now to the middle school curriculum folder. From here, you can access 6th grade ELA, 7th grade ELA, 8th grade ELA, or English 1 Honors. Remember, we only teach that in the 8th grade. You can also access a folder on vocabulary, roots, and affixes pacing guides for 6th through 8th grade. And you have a getting started checklist. Let's look at 6th grade ELA. We're going to go up here, we're going to click this folder. Now that we're in the 6th grade ELA folder, I can see two pacing guide documents. The first is the regular 6th grade ELA pacing, and the second is the 6th grade Honors ELA pacing. This Honors Pacing Guide is only for designated honors classes, not distinguished classes. Distinguished and regular Language Arts 6 will use the ELA pacing that is not honors. Let's click on that one. Now that I'm there, I can use my table of contents to drop into each one of these units. You can click on it, a link will come up, and you can drop into that unit. You can also use the document tabs over on the left to navigate through the document, Units 1 through Unit 6. This first page is your cover page. It provides your year at a glance. You have a link down here at the bottom that gets you to your ELA planning calendar. This is a blank calendar with our CFA dates and map windows already blocked off on your calendar so that you can plan your day-to-day instruction using a calendar. When we look at this year at a glance, we can see the first half of the document is semester 1, the first semester. The first semester is divided into quarter 1, which occurs from August to the very first part of October, and quarter 2, which is the bulk of October, starting on October 3rd this year and going through December. December 18th is our last day of the first semester in the year 2025-2026. You have 3 units in our first semester for 6th grade ELA. All of the grades are set up in the same manner where you can navigate first semester, quarter 1, which months fall into quarter 1 and which units fall into quarter 1, and quarter 2, which months and units fall into quarter 2. If you notice, Unit 2 splits quarter 1 and quarter 2. Moving on down this year at a glance, we can see that our writing workshop that is taught during Unit 1 focuses on the argument essay, and the grammar practice modules designated for Unit 1 are modules 11, 14, and 1. During Unit 1, your map window occurs from August 18th through 29th. So let's go back up and click on Unit 1. I'm going to use my table of contents to do that. That's going to take me to the cover page for Unit 1. This first page has a note to the teacher letting me know what is expected by the end of the unit. I have a list of teacher resources available to me. I've got a PDF copy of the teacher's edition. I have a student copy of the textbook for Unit 1. I have my my Unit 1 Tier 2, vocabulary list. These vocabulary are pulled from the text listed for Unit 1 on the pacing guide, and it tells you which text they coincide with. I have my Greek and Roots affixes and pacing that's going to make you make a copy, and it tells me what to teach quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those crosswalk with science units and your reading units. I've got where in the Teacher's Edition, TE stands for Teacher's Edition, that argument essay workshop is. And then I've got my Sumter School District argument rubric. You also saw a link to that in your resources. I have the standards that are addressed within this unit. These are our grade level indicators from our South Carolina College and Career Ready standards. I've got PDF copies of the Student Edition, SE stands for Student Edition, of the grammar modules. Module 11 is capital letters. Module 14 is how to use the dictionary. And Module 1 is all about the sentence. Those are the 3 modules that you'll cover in Unit 1. I have my argument essay prompt that you'll be using during your writing workshop at the end of the unit. Now I'll go to my weekly at a glance. So for week 1, this is your text from Selfie, The Changing Face of Self-Portraits. It is an article in 6th grade, and it's found on page 16 of the Student and Teacher Edition. These are the standards that coincide with that article and where you will be teaching your mini lessons. Your mini lessons will address these 3 standards. They will address how to use context clues and how to distinguish between connotation and denotation. These links take you to your South Carolina College and Career Ready Standards document if you would like to see the full indicator. So we can click on that. And there you go. There are your full indicators. Again, we've got links back to that vocabulary list, the South Carolina Department of Education vocabulary support document, and your 6th grade roots and affixes pacing. Week 2 addresses the short story, What's So Funny, Mr. Seiska. This again is for 6th grade. Here are your focus standards for the week. And this 3rd column, that's your writing and grammar skills and standards. Again, in week 2, we're still in the module on capitalization. By week 3, for grammar, we've moved to the module on spelling and how to use the dictionary. We're into the article, Better Than Words, Say It With a Selfie. By week 5, coming down here, we're in our writing workshop. The writing workshop should not take 2 weeks, but you're given at least 2 weeks for the writing workshop. As you read here, it tells you what page in the Teacher and Student Edition the writing workshop starts on. Our prompt is slightly different than the prompt you'll see in the book because it is aligned to the TDW task. It is written as a text-dependent writing task as they would see on SC Ready. It tells you exactly what you will be doing in that writing workshop, and it gives you the page number that's going to help you teach those mini lessons. Again, for writing and grammar, we're still in Module 1 for the sentence in week 5, and we have our focus standards for that writing workshop. In week 6, we're finishing up the writing workshop. We're finishing up the module on the sentence in your grammar. And it gives you an idea of what you are doing in that writing workshop. We'll go back up to the start of the unit. That gives you an idea for your pacing. Remember, your curriculum is your teacher's edition. Let's click on it. And let me show it in Chrome. There you go. There's your teacher edition. Your Write an Argument is your writing workshop. We're going to go to that page real quick. Now, here's your planning guide. Remember, our prompt is slightly different than the book's prompt so that we can align it to SC Ready type questioning that they'll receive on their state test. But this will give you an idea of actually how to teach the workshop. You can read the teacher app on the side to give you ideas on how to break down this teaching into specific mini lessons for your students. How to analyze a prompt, how to review a rubric. Remember, we're not using their rubric, we're using the Sumter School District approved rubric, but the teaching strategy is still the same. How to plan an argument, how to teach students how to develop a claim, identify support. It even gives you scaffolding for English language learners for your differentiated instruction. So that is a quick tutorial on how to access not only your pacing guide, but also your curriculum and to teach those mini lessons using the teacher app.